there everyone, I've got the lights kind of dim today to see if maybe it will help you to see the strobing effect of my highlights today. I have a lot of highlighter on, and that is because I want to review for you the new NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette. Now, if you're like me, you're insane about highlights. I am insane about highlights, especially right now. I don't know what it is, but I cannot get enough highlights. This is an entire palette of highlighters in one place. They are all different colors, and on camera, they're not reading real different from each other, but they sure are. So I have a couple of these on today, and I'll show you exactly where I put them. But this is a pretty awesome palette, and I'll show you all of these colors. I'll swatch all of them. So NYX Strobe of Genius, this is an entire palette of highlighters. There are 3 large highlighters at the bottom and 4 smaller ones at the top. I did use one of the small ones today, and I had a little trouble getting my big fan brush in that small one. I like to do my highlighters with this fan brush. It just sort of distributes the highlight really nicely. I also do my blush with these fan brushes. I had a hard time getting it just in this one little piece of the palette here. These big ones are awesome. You can really dip into those really easily. I'll show you all of the colors. What's interesting about this is that all of your highlights are in one place, so if you want to do one color of highlight on one part of your face and another color on another part, you can do that really easily. These bottom 3 down here, the 3 big ones, all have kind of the same feeling or consistency. They're kind of grainy feeling, gritty, like they have larger particles of shimmer in them maybe. And then the ones on top can be a little different than that. So these are the 3 bottom ones. I have to come in really close for you to see that middle one. It is like a coppery bronze. There's a very vanilla one, a very whitish one, and a coppery bronze one. These top 4 are very interesting. This one on the end has the same sort of grainier consistency that these 3 up here have. And then these 3 across the bottom here have got more of a softer consistency. It's kind of strange. So the 4 smaller ones, you have a very yellow gold. You have a pale pink. You have a lavender white, just an icy lavender. And then you have sort of this more of a natural color. And it is it's pink, but it has a bit of a peach to it. It's more of a salmon, kind of a natural pink color. I have this one on today up here, and then I used this large champagne one here to do right here and here and here on me today. If you can sort of see the strobing that's going on, it's really nice. Now this is not chunky glitter at all. Even those ones that feel kind of grainier, chunkier, they're not chunky on at all. It's a very smooth, pretty highlight. The lavender one, the really icy lavender one, is really, really pretty. I would love to do a very purple, spring light lavender face and then use that as my highlight. It's really nice. All of these are really pretty on. I like them all on my hand. The really yellow one is a bit too yellow for me, I think, though. That really yellow gold one down there in the corner, it is mustard yellow. But it's a beautiful palette to have all of these in one place, and they're all so different. They don't look like it on camera in the palette, but they're all so different on. Okay, a skincare product I want to tell you about. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sunday Riley Good Genes treatment. I got a foil pack of this, and I was so excited because Sunday Riley is a great skincare. This is a serum that you apply onto clean, dry skin, and it says it's an immediate complexion booster, brightens, exfoliates, plumps lines, evens hyperpigmentation, plus increases circulation for instant vibrance and radiance. So I thought, okay, great, I'll use this as my nightly serum and see what it does. I used it probably 4 or 5 times because you don't need much. It is a fairly runny serum. So you put it on your fingertips and sort of work it around and then just pat it in really good. I used it as my nightly serum for about 4 nights, and The smell is awful on this product. It should just smell fresh and clean and really light and then go away. This is not the problem with this product. It is not perfumed. It stinks. It just stinks. And I can tell you exactly what it smells like. It is not a nice thing. I've had extensive experience in this area. It smells like horse manure. And I'm not trying to be funny. It smells like urine and horse manure. So if you can stand it, I kept trying it, and I'm like, oh boy, I don't think I can keep doing this. And man, by that fourth night, I was like, okay, I've got to finish this packet, and then I can tell people about it. But I've got to get through this one more application. So how do I get through it? It stunk that bad. It is that bad. I mean, just put a little bit of something in there to mask that smell. I don't know why it makes that smell. Now, does it work? Well, it kind of does. But can you handle that smell? I can't handle smelling that smell every night. It does work a little bit. I did see some extra brightening and some extra radiance, sort of. I did not see any help with my hyperpigmentation. And I skipped my special hyperpigmentation serum that I use, which is Murad, and I skipped that on the nights that I used this just to see if this would work better or work in some way. It really did not help my freckles and my melasma at all, and I could see them getting more prominent every night because I was not using my Murad. So as far as hyperpigmentation, no, it does brighten a little bit, but geez, not for that smell. The trade-off is not there. Whatever. Givenchy has a new Rouge Interdit vinyl. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I know the rouge part is right. Rouge Interdit vinyl lipstick. This one is called Violine. It's number 14. Now, $33 for this. Packaging wise, out of this world. Most fantastic packaging ever, if you're into packaging. But for the price, I don't know. I'll get into the lipstick in a second, but man, this is crazy. Okay, so it comes in this clear package, and then it has this little insert that's like metal. It's like corrugated metal, and then it has this little tab on the end, and you pull the lipstick out, and there it is. So, I mean, crazy packaging here, crazy beautiful packaging, extremely expensive packaging. And then you have this sort of very glossy sheer lipstick, and I'll show you on my hand. This one is very lavender for me, and it is sheer, so it's not super intense, but it's a bit too lavender, too blue for my lips. I've worn it a couple times and have not really been crazy about the color. There are, a million colors I could have chosen. I don't know why I chose this one. It has a very nice smell. It has a very luxury, high-end product smell. It's sheer and shiny, but I am not just seeing any real plumping or benefit to using this. I know it's supposed to sort of plump your lips. I think it even is supposed to take some time to plump your lips, over time. I'm not really seeing $33 worth of that. So beautiful packaging, a decent, nice lipstick. It feels like it stays in place pretty well. It doesn't run really badly. Lots of shine, but I'm not seeing $33 for this. Stay tuned. Coming up next, I have a Wet n Wild review. I am going to talk about the new Smashbox Primer Oil, and I'm very excited about these new Wet n Wild palettes. They're coming out. They're 9 pans, and they're called All Natural. I'm on the hunt for that. Those have not turned up in my area yet. I'm on the hunt for those. So I'll see you next time.